Welcome back to Right Now Trending TV. Before we get started, I would like to thank you for almost reaching 150 subscribers. We are heading to 200 shortly, so let's keep the momentum going. I also kindly ask you to please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more videos. Now, let's get started. J.D. Vance rose to prominence with his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy. The book explored the struggles of the white working class in Appalachia. It resonated with many and propelled Vance into the political spotlight. In 2022, he ran for the U.S. Senate in Ohio. Vance, a Republican, won the election. He quickly became a controversial figure. His comments on abortion have drawn particular scrutiny. During his Senate campaign, Vance made inflammatory statements about abortion, sparking widespread controversy and debate. His remarks were not only provocative but also deeply troubling to many. He claimed that George Soros, a billionaire philanthropist known for his support of progressive causes, funds abortion specifically for black women. This assertion was made without any credible evidence. Vance suggested this was a deliberate ploy to manipulate demographics, implying a sinister agenda behind Soros's philanthropic efforts. Such statements are not only misleading but also dangerous. This accusation, echoing a common anti-abortion trope, is baseless and has been debunked by numerous fact-checkers and experts in the field. There is no evidence to support Vance's claim. In fact, research shows that these types of conspiracy theories are often used to undermine trust in legitimate healthcare services.
Vance's comments are dangerous and irresponsible. They not only spread false information but also incite fear and division among communities. They perpetuate harmful stereotypes about black women and abortion, reinforcing negative and unfounded narratives that have long been used to oppress and marginalize. They also contribute to the spread of misinformation, making it harder for people to discern fact from fiction in an already polarized environment. This type of rhetoric can have a chilling effect on access to healthcare, deterring individuals from seeking the medical services they need out of fear and mistrust. It creates a climate of fear and distrust around abortion providers and their patients, ultimately harming those who are most vulnerable and in need of care.
J.D. Vance's inflammatory remarks have garnered some colorful reactions. One person stated, "So it's the federal government's responsibility to prevent really creepy things from happening? Who knew?" That's certainly a novel view of the proper role of the federal government. The more we hear about this character, the more alarming the idea of him being a heartbeat away becomes. Another reaction states, "Trump has a penchant to nominate unelectable politicians. Remember Roy Moore?" And finally, another reaction states, "In 2 weeks when the polls come out, Trump's numbers will be dropping like a rock. Vance will be gone and Trump will blame everything on him." Vance's stance on abortion has shifted over time, reflecting the evolving political climate and his own career trajectory. In 2022, he suggested a need for a federal response to limit abortion access, a stance that resonated with many conservative voters. He even supported a national 15-week abortion ban, aligning himself with the more stringent anti-abortion advocates. However, as Trump's running mate, he has adopted a more moderate tone, likely in an effort to appeal to a wider range of voters. Vance now emphasizes states' rights, arguing that individual states should have the authority to regulate abortion as they see fit. He claims to accept that many people do not want outright abortion bans, acknowledging the diverse opinions within the electorate.
This shift highlights the political tightrope Vance walks, balancing his conservative base's expectations with the need to attract moderate and independent voters. He must appease his conservative base while appealing to a broader electorate, a challenging task in today's polarized political environment. The overturning of Roe v. Wade has made abortion a key issue in the 2024 election, intensifying the debate and putting politicians like Vance under the spotlight. Vance's evolving stance reflects the complexities of this debate as he navigates the intricate and often contentious political landscape surrounding abortion. Vance's contradictory statements on abortion have drawn significant criticism from both sides of the political spectrum. His evolving stance has left many wondering about his true convictions. His past support for federal intervention in abortion laws starkly contrasts with his current emphasis on states' rights to decide the matter. This shift has not gone unnoticed. This inconsistency raises serious questions about his genuine beliefs and whether his positions are driven by political convenience rather than principle. Critics argue that Vance is more concerned with political expediency than with maintaining a consistent and principled stance on abortion. This perception could be damaging. Vance's record is under intense scrutiny as the election approaches. Voters are paying close attention to his stance on abortion, which has become a pivotal issue in the campaign. His shifting positions make it difficult for voters to pin down his true beliefs, leading to a sense of uncertainty and mistrust among the electorate. This ambiguity could alienate voters on both sides of the issue, as they struggle to understand where he truly stands. The outcome of the election may hinge on how effectively he can clarify his position. Anti-abortion activists are increasingly turning to the Comstock Act. This 19th century law prohibits mailing obscene materials. They argue it can be applied to abortion medication. This interpretation, while dubious, has gained traction among conservatives. The Comstock Act, if used in this way, could effectively ban abortion pills nationwide. This would have devastating consequences for women. Medication abortion is often the only safe and accessible option, particularly in states with restrictive laws. The potential use of this archaic law is deeply concerning. The Vance campaign has responded to criticism with deflection. They accuse Democrats of desperate attacks. They attempt to shift the focus to issues like immigration and the economy. This tactic avoids addressing the inconsistencies in Vance's record. The campaign's strategy reflects a broader trend in politics. Deflecting and attacking opponents often take precedence over substantive debate. This approach prioritizes winning over engaging in honest conversations about complex issues. Vance has made controversial remarks about childless politicians. He called them miserable and out of touch. These comments were widely condemned as insensitive and misogynistic. They target women and perpetuate harmful stereotypes about family and leadership. Vance's comments reflect a narrow worldview. They ignore the diverse experiences and contributions of individuals, regardless of parental status. These remarks sparked outrage and highlighted the need for inclusivity and representation in politics. J.D. Vance's comments on abortion and childless politicians have had a significant impact. They have fueled misinformation, stoked division, and perpetuated harmful stereotypes. His rhetoric contributes to a toxic political climate. Vance's statements raise important questions about political discourse and representation. They highlight the need for honesty, empathy, and a commitment to facts. As the 2024 election approaches, voters must carefully consider the impact of such divisive rhetoric. How do J.D. Vance's comments impact Black women? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more updates. Until next time, ciao!